There is developing news tonight involving the province's Skills Development Fund. Ontario Provincial Police have announced they will be launching an investigation into a company connected to the controversial program.
The OPP anti-rackets branch had been conducting a review, and today they announced they'll proceed with a formal investigation. CTV's Queen's Park Bureau Chief Siobhan Morris is live tonight to explain. Siobhan.
Well, the company we're talking about here, Nathan, is Keel Digital Solutions. That's the company whose director was seen ringside with David Piccini before he was the Minister of Labour. And you might remember that Piccini also traveled to the Paris wedding of that director. Now, the roots of this investigation do go back some years and deal with funding from a different part of the Ontario government. A subsidiary of that company called Get Ahead received almost $33 million from the Ministry of Colleges and universities for student mental health initiatives. The government says there was a routine audit in 2023 that flagged some irregularities. That prompted a second forensic audit. We don't know exactly what that audit found, but it was concerning enough for the government to pass on the findings to the OPP when they got those results just recently, they say. Keel insists it's being scapegoated for the Skills Development Fund scandal. They shared a statement with us this afternoon, writing, Keel remains steadfast in its assertion that it has complied with all laws and contract obligations. We welcome the OPP and will be completely transparent and cooperative. We look forward to the government's apology at the end of this, and we remain focused on facilitating mental health supports for the province's most vulnerable communities. This OPP investigation has amplified questions about why the government gave Keel more government funding when there was already questions about the money they got from this different pot of money. And Minister Piccini has admitted to elevating Keel's low-scoring application for mental health supports for first responders. Today, the opposition is renewing their calls for him to be fired or to resign. Here's more of what they had to say.
The Auditor General has already said there was clear preferential treatment, and now we find out that this company was flagged by another ministry. It just defies belief that they wouldn't have known that there were red flags around this application.
If you don't trust somebody you're doing business with, why would you do more business with them? Why would you send them more money? They won't. There's no answer. There's no answer. Was it because they were donors? Was it because they were insiders? Was it because you're just generally incompetent? Just give us an answer.
The Premier's office is stressing tonight that this investigation is not into the Skills Development Fund. I did ask them, though, if the Premier continues to have confidence in his Minister of Labour. They answered yes. Reporting live from Queen's Park, I'm Siobhan Morris. Nathan and Michelle, back to you.
Thank you, Siobhan.